In this video, we literally fight a boss that's a part of the void. On top of that, this mod might have some of the best weapons I've checked out in a while. Let's hop in game and check out this underrated mod. Hey yo, what's up everybody? We are here checking out a mod that I've seen floating around for a minute, and I believe it just got a fairly decent update or something. And that is the Project Zero mod. This is a mod that I swear I used to see all the time on like OG T-Mod Little 1.3, and I just don't ever think I had touched it. I don't know why, no reason, specific reason or anything, but let's check it out. I'm excited. I think it's a smaller content mod. Let's get to it though. Summons a Forest Guardian first boss. What do we got? Damn, my boy kind of dripped out. He got that on. I'm not gonna lie, you got that stuff on. But yeah, we are in master mode, so he will have his full potential. This is a super early on boss. I like that he's like teleporting far away. He's actually like moving a fair distance instead of like trying to be close to us. Look at that. That's a pretty big gap on those TPs. But yeah, he only has 1,000 health. He's super early. He is post or pre-King Slime. Damn, he's across the map. Pre-King Slime, which is insane. So I'm gonna hit my boy with an axe. This is the weapon of choice that I'm gonna use. Pre-King Slime bosses are always interesting because you know they're gonna be super like weak, super low health, and it's gonna be a super basic and easy fight, but I still kind of like them because they ease your way into the playthrough. Or if you're new to the game or a mod pack, they ease your way into the mod pack. So it's always kind of nice having that like tutorial starter boss. I believe he wasn't gonna have any more attacks, but let me fight him one more time and get him to like the quarter point. See if he brings out anything new. You got anything new? Oh, there we go. He got a little like homing projectile. Not even homing. He kind of targets you with like a laser and then it shoots. Damn, he low-key tricked me with that. But he does have a couple of varied attacks. It's nice to see a little detail. Even though it's an early boss, he got some varied moves. Look at the relic. So off rip though, in terms of looks of the mod, it looks great. The visuals are great. They look solid for Terraria. Let's peep this weapon. Okay, interesting. So summons in like a little portal that shoots a projectile. We got the storm staff too that are also dropped, which after was that the fourth shot, it does that little like sniping projectile he did. Sick though. Nice little early game boss. Let's move on to the next one, which is the Cryo Guardian. Use a cryo crystal in the snow biome. Got it. If I were to guess what this boss is, it's going to be cryogen-esque, because that low-key seems to be what a lot of like snow-themed bosses in Terraria are. They're either like an icy worm or they're a snowflake of some kind. Let's see. Oh, he's looking like a snowflake of some kind. Baby cryogen? That's what we're working with. When do you fight this guy? Is it post I? Okay. Let's peep the moves though. He's got a little dash that he choreographs, which I'm noticing that to be one thing from these bosses. He's got the little spiky projectiles. Let me hop in Fake God mode so I can take some damage. Ooh, hold up. Those are some crazy attacks early game. Post I? That's a lot of projectiles post I. He's gonna definitely have you moving. You're gonna need a decent arena for my boy. Let's do some damage. He only has 6k health, so I should be a little careful not to hit him too hard. He's very tiny though. He's very tiny. He moves around a good bit. Even with this homing on the Terrarian, I'm still having troubles. The Terrarian doesn't necessarily have good homing though. Let's get my boy to the half health point. Oh, that attack is crazy. That did crazy damage too. What the heck? I know I'm not wearing armor, but that was solid damage for when you're supposed to fight this dude. 90? God damn, yeah, that's master mode damage, all right. The music is bumping. I haven't mentioned anything about the music. It is bumping. If they are all original tracks, I'm a big fan so far. But I think we've seen it all from my boy Cryo Guardian, aka Cryogen Jr. Cryogen's little bro. I don't think it's gonna bring out any new attacks. It's doing the dash, it's doing the just regular spikes. I'm assuming now it's gonna do like the spikes that burst into balls. But there you go. I've seen enough. That boss was a little bit more on the tame side, but still not a bad fight. Looked honestly kind of hard, especially given the time when you fight it. What's popping with the weapons though? Spear of the Cryo Guardian. Okay, we got a little spear that does like that weird wave sort of movement. And then we got the ice flower. It does a little burst of ice spikes. Textbook. Wait, it's a material for something. What could this be a material for? Oh, it goes into a little night weapon. Okay, but yeah, textbook ice weapons right there. Who's next on the list? Primordial Worm? I ain't talking about anything from Calamity. We need the Primordial Controller, our first worm boss here. You know, the last couple worm bosses I've been checking out recently for mods have been all pretty solid. So will this mod keep that up? It's a desert worm boss too. Okay. All right, let's get it. Primordial Worm. What are you looking like? He looks kind of cool. From the little sprite, he looking kind of cool. Okay, my boy's bedazzled. He's got them jewels on him. He's a long ass worm. Whoa. The like end of his tail doesn't have armor. Is that what I'm supposed to hit? Yo, okay, so that is armored. He's got an armored part and a non-armored part. Damn, he's knocking my ass around. But as we see, he's got the little like sandball attack that he did, and then he's just slowly dashing into us. Seems like a fairly easy worm boss though. I feel like this dude might be a breeze early game. What is he? He's post Brain of Cthulhu. Okay, so like that sort of midway point of pre-hard mode. He is pretty long, which definitely is gonna make the fight harder, because usually you don't fight any worms super long that move at decent speeds like this, besides the eater obviously. But even in the eater, you know, he's not really moving too fast, and he's separated into chunks. He doesn't just stay as one big worm. I'm trying to see some new attacks though. Show me some, bro. I don't know if you're gonna be on the list of good worm fights like the other couple of worm bosses we fought. You're not showing me nothing special. Show me something special. You're almost dead. That like burst or shotgun blast of sand though is pretty crazy, because there's not a lot of area to dodge something like that. Maybe he has a phase 2, that, or he's just a really easy worm boss. I guess that's it with my boy. He doesn't do anything else. Easily probably the worst boss from the mod so far. He just literally just went around shooting sandballs. Peep the treasure bag. Bro didn't even drop a relic. Okay, maybe he's not like complete, because he didn't even drop a relic with him. All right, who's next on the list though? Is it post Wall of Flesh? Let's see. Nope. One more. Guardian of Hell. Suspicious magma eye. I'm assuming we fight bro in hell, which obviously makes sense. Suspicious magma eye. Whoa, that does not look like what I thought it was gonna look like. I thought we were about to just get an eyeball resprite. No, he looks a lot cooler. Hold up, let me zoom in on bro. He's like a bunch of skulls put together. It's kind of sick. He's got Eye Cthulhu-esque moves though, with the little dash, but instead of just doing like a group of 3, he's got like a burst. Damn, that was like 7, 8. It's still going. 9, 10. No way, it's still going. That was like 10, 11 dashes, and then he's got the fireballs. He also can move through walls and stuff pretty fast. The sprites are really solid from this mod though. That might be my favorite thing so far. The boss fights have seemed okay, but I'm trying to see a little bit more, you know? I'm trying to see the bosses step it up. I like the fireballs, I like the dash. Now show me something that really makes you, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, show me something that really makes you the Guardian of Hell. I kind of like the idea of a Guardian of Hell, you know, a boss before you fight the Wall of Flesh, aka pretty much the King of Hell, because that progresses the game forward. But yeah, these little fireballs with the dash is pretty good. They're super slow and they have a big ass explosion. Still not a lot of attacks from the bosses though. Only like 3-4 attacks, which definitely could be a little bit more. I do like there is at least a little bit different. Oh wait, here we go. He said, what'd you say, bitch? I got like 3 more attacks. He did like the triple burst. Okay, he said shut the hell up, Game Raiders. My bad. I didn't know you were cooking. I'm glad that we stalled out the fight a little bit though to see those moves. Okay, I respect my boy. You got my respect. Oh, and he's got the little obsidian box so nothing falls. I don't think this dude has a relic either, so I'm assuming they're working on the master mode stuff. This is a magic weapon. It just kind of does an explosion. Oh, it shoots a big ass fireball. I like the effect on the explosion. Super solid. Like, look at that effect. Looks good. And then we got a Hellfire Scimitar. Ooh, I like this. These are some solid pre-hard mode weapons. But yeah, time to move to hard mode, where the first boss we're gonna fight is the Void Amalgam. All right, we're here at night. Let's see what's popping with this one. The Void. Hold up. Sentry? Marvel Thunderbolts? Yo. Hold up, my boy got the coolest spawn animation. What is this like quality jump when it comes to boss spawn animations? What am I fighting? Oh, there's actually a thing there. I thought I was literally just fighting darkness. That low-key would be kind of cool. But this dude's also kind of cool. Hold up, this is a crazy jump in like quality. This boss is sick. Maybe this is where the mod really steps up. But he's like a little like Eye Cthulhu-esque, just like eyeball. He's even got the Eye Cthulhu dash. With my boy, he kind of like sits still like a sentry and starts shooting crazy projectiles. I really like how he blends in with the background. Makes it really feel like I'm fighting the void. Like I can barely see bro. He's got the projectiles. He got these like little like, what is that, teeth that are coming after us. Whoa, I like that move. What else you working with? We about to get him to that halfway point. There's his dash, of course, the Eye Cthulhu patented dash. What else my boy working with though? Show me something. We're getting you pretty low. Oh, not just a teleport. Okay, we might have seen his whole arsenal, but it's not a bad arsenal, especially for this being the first boss in hard mode. Yeah, first boss in hard mode. Pre-Queen Slime even. Okay, nice little spot to be in. This is easily my favorite attack though, this little like circle of projectiles. But I think we've seen it all from the Void Amalgam. Easily my favorite boss so far. I like that he had a spawn animation. Cool. Hold up, I gotta record the spawn animation separately for the intro of the video. But before I do that, let's peep some weapons. Hold up, let me use it on the treasure goblin. What's up, my boy? Let's hit him with these weapons. Okay, this looks sick. This looks sick. And then what else we got? Void blaster. Boom. Reminds me of the Onyx Blaster in terms of the colors. We also got the Amalgam. Just a nice, cool spear. Yo, the weapons from this mod are solid. I love the weapons. So we have another nighttime boss. This is post Golem and Planetara. That's a pretty big leap. Did I miss like a mini boss or something? Nah. Damn. Okay, big leap. Heavenly Relic. It says that it recommends fighting them at night. Okay, very interesting. Does it have like an insta kill daytime move? I don't know. Let's see it though. What is that? I mean, that's a pretty heavenly looking relic. I'm not gonna lie. It's got the angel wings. Kind of looks like a pixie ball of light, whatever. I kind of like it. The theme is cool and the projectiles are cool. I don't know. It feels like something I haven't seen before. Cool looking theme. Kind of giving me Binding of Isaac vibes. Oh my God. I hate this laser. The laser is like predicting where you're trying to move. So you have to hit like a hezzy move on it. But you guys know I love my Binding of Isaac. So any Binding of Isaac themed boss or boss that reminds me / gives me vibes of it, I'ma love automatically. Epsilon, you got my love. What the fuck? Can I pass that? Okay. They didn't give me a chance to, but I'm assuming I can't. That attack seems like it probably won't hit you. As long as you're not near the boss, just keeping your distance fighting it. You know, you're not gonna get hit by that thing. Okay, this laser is crazy. Like, you really gotta like just juke it, but it's so hard to juke. It's hitting me damn near every time. Look at that. He reads where I'm dashing. Yo, that might be the greatest attack ever. Hold up, speak about greatest attack. Okay, spawning in the little heavenly bows. Is that a future weapon we're about to get? I don't know. But these hard mode bosses are picking it up. I'm really liking them. Maybe the hard mode bosses are like the core of the mod, and the pre-hard mode ones, you know, they're kind of just fillers for when you get to these bad boys. So far, the Void and Epsilon are holding it down. Whoa, look at this. It's combining the attacks. It's doing like the little spikes with the laser. That's crazy. I think I've seen it all though from Epsilon. Okay, I guess I didn't. What the fuck? This is a beautiful fight, honestly. If I had like a shaders mod on, but I'm assuming that's all attacks now. Maybe it has like one more we didn't see. This one's so sick. Let's get Epsilon up out of here though. I've seen enough. You were low-key beating my ass. Great death animation too. That nice little explosion. This one does have a relic, so it's very interesting which ones they pick and choose to have relics. Damn, look at the loot that just busted out of me. Yup. There's that bow I was just talking about. We got this sword. Dude, the weapons are amazing. This might be like my favorite weapon mod besides like Stars Above, Starlight River, because these weapons are sick. What the heck? They're so cool. And they all got custom noises. You know I love custom noises. We are on to the final boss. It is post Moonlord. Crazy, right? A post Moonlord boss, and that is Armagim. Armagim? I don't know. Use at night. I'm excited. I'm excited. I think I just saw what it looks like. I think it's a worm boss. Bring him in. Sky's turning red, and there he is. Damn, he looks sick. Sick colorway. What? He ain't taking any damage. Oh shit. What even is that? That's like the eyeballs from the Dimensional Doors Minecraft mod. Do you guys remember you can like fall into like limbo or whatever it is, and there's all the eyeballs staring at you? Yo, I expect a crazy fight. This dude's post Moonlord. I expect something. Let me bring out the Zenith now. We're getting serious. So it seems like his head is his weak spot. Okay, that's low-key terrifying. Gives me old dog vibes. Oh shit, okay, this fight's crazy. I was expecting a crazy fight. They gave me crazy fight. Dude, you gotta be moving for this dude. Okay, I like it. Let me keep moving. I'm still getting hit, but let me keep moving. I'm assuming you can hit his tail. Yeah, so he really is like OG dog. OG Devoured Gods, where you could only touch it by doing head and tail damage. I don't know if you could do it now. I'm pretty sure you could hit it anywhere now in its first phase. I think it's second phase you got hit in the tail, right? I don't remember. He's scary though, for sure. He's doing fast dashes as a worm. Like he's literally moving like the Eye of Cthulhu as a worm. Yo, that attack visually sick. This one too. It's like I'm getting hit by like a bunch of orbital strikes. Guy named VSAT online. His colorway / palette, whatever you want to call it, super sick. I feel like red and black is a top 3 like palette. Gives me vibes of the Model Redemption bosses that kind of have that same palette, like gray, black, red. All those dudes that have that colorway, they're just awesome. This is definitely the star of the show of this mod. I like how that move kind of blurs the screen. Like that shit is so hot. The laser beams are so hot and so dangerous, it should blur my screen out. But this is a tough fight. He's really not taking any damage. Zenith is supposed to be a top tier weapon, but every time I use it against modded bosses that are post Smooth Lord, it just doesn't withstand. I want to see if my boy got a phase 2 though. He's got to have something. For a boss as sick as this so far, like easily this is a top worm boss, he's got to pull something out. Oh, there you go. Is that a new attack? I can't tell, but my boy hit me at a different angle. He went upwards and shot that shit everywhere. I don't think he's going to bring out any new moves. I mean, he's got a solid moveset. Like, it's hard to dodge. I've been getting hit nonstop, but I expected a little bit more. I expected a phase 2, honestly. Maybe he still has one. Maybe he's one of those bosses you got to kill for phase 2. Still a great boss, whether he has one or not, though. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's okay. Calm down. That definitely is a little bit faster. My boy's stepping it up a little bit, like ×2 speed on all his moves. He's starting to spawn in little enemies too. I don't remember seeing these dudes, but that's it. Armagim, get the fuck up out of here. That was a solid worm fight. I like that. Again, I do wish he got like 1 or 2 more attacks towards the end of phase 2, because I feel like you're a post Moon Lord boss. You might as well have a phase 2. I feel like post Moon Lord bosses deserve phase 2s. But there you go. Rest in peace. He's dead. No relic. But my boy does drop the goodies. Oh, beautiful. The visuals from the weapons are just amazing. What else do we got? We got this. Oh shoot, we give my boys attacks. That's low-key my favorite thing about any Terraria boss fight / modded boss fight is when the boss drops the abilities / summons it's using. When it drops those as weapons, that's so sick. Like, that's exactly what I want as a drop. That, or to like be able to use their armor / scales / skin as, you know, armor. Let's start checking out some of those weapons, but first I think we should check out the enemies. Let's see the enemies. Is there even any enemies to check out? I have no idea. There's a bone serpent. Bring in the bone serpent. Okay, he died pretty quick. Boom. Cool little upgraded bone serpent. Corruptor Flanric. Are these like harder versions of like regular Terraria enemies? I don't know. There's really not a lot to look at in terms of those enemies, because most of this mod is just boss fights. Okay, I can respect that. But you know what that means? Let's look at the other stuff in the mod. Oh, that was a dev set from here. That wasn't even that was a team mod loader dev set. That wasn't a mod dev set. Yo, the armor looks sick though. Hold up. Power armor? Well, you know I'm a Fallout fan, so I love to see some power armor. Damn. Now that is sick. We actually look like a Brotherhood of Steel member. If I get some gray paint or dye, I mean, will I actually look like a Brotherhood of Steel member? Let's see. Yeah. We might have to do white. Kinda. We're like kinda getting there. But I saw another armor set that looks sick. This Acolyte one. Yo, this is a dope armor set. What the heck? Sprite work from the mod is beautiful. I said that earlier. I don't really need to, you know, explain too much. You visually can look at it and see that it's solid. Ukulele. There's a 5% chance that lightning will strike an enemy when you hit them. Nice. We already saw that the weapons are sick, but you know, I might as well get a couple more. Oh my god, now that is awesome. I kind of want to make it nighttime because I feel like that weapon would pop at night. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let me go to a darker area too. Oh yeah. What else? All the tomes seem like they're amazing. All the weapons seem like they're amazing. Not even all the tomes. Like, I don't even know what to say. Dude, look at this. They're so cool. They're like all super different. Like effects I ain't never seen before. Abilities and moves I ain't never seen before. What the hell? This thing's amazing. Keep it going. Give me some more. What is that? This thing looks sick. Oh, Staff of Prism. So low-key Last Prism vibes with that. Hell Chakram. Okay, that's like the most basic weapon we've seen, and even then that's solid. What are we working with the guns? We got a gauze rifle. Hello. Fallout? Maybe they weren't playing with that. Maybe that really was a Fallout looking armor set. Soul Shotgun. Soul and shotgun together in the same sentence is crazy. Literally shooting a blast of souls. But yeah, you heard me earlier say that the sound effects are amazing. Dude, they're actually amazing. Like all the weapons and stuff got cool sound effects. Hold up, we got a summoner weapon. Okay, interesting summoner weapon. Where am I summoning? Mouse pointers? But this is a dope mod. It's got a couple like little minor things that I want them to work on. Like definitely some of the boss fights felt weaker than some of the others, but that might just be because they're not finished. That easily could be the difference there. But you could definitely tell that some got way more love than other ones. So if the problem is that they're not finished, once they're finished, they're going to be solid. I just want a couple more attacks on some of the bosses. My main boss that I disliked the most was the worm one. Sadly, we were on a good streak of worm bosses, but the Primordial Worm just wasn't doing it for me. Bro didn't have any moves. But all the other bosses were pretty good. Like once we stepped into hard mode, they got good. Even the Guardian of Hell, which was the last one before hard mode, he was a pretty good fight. But really, that's my only complaint with the mod. Maybe a couple of enemies. I don't know how much they care about adding enemies to the game, but everything else is amazing. So shout out everyone that's working on the Project Zero mod. Make sure y'all check out the mod and show some love. Also make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for future videos. Check out the second channel, Game Raiders Live. Everybody's always like, Game Raiders, when are you gonna do a big Terraria playthrough? Bro, I've been streaming it on my Twitch and posting the streams on my second channel, Game Raiders Live. So y'all been missing out on countless playthroughs, countless variety games. Like I just streamed the new Doom game earlier, so don't be missing out. Make sure y'all go there and sub, and also follow the Twitch, twitch.tv/gamers101. I'll be seeing y'all in the next video though. Have a good one.